So my connection to Shoreditch and the East End of London is that's where I come from. You know, that's where my family come from. That's where I was born. Shoreditch it's a bit different now, you know, because when I was a boy and when my parents were young, it was just a very poor working class area. And now it's quite funky and trendy too, you know, that there's clubs there and private clubs there in Shoreditch House.
My name is Michael Bessel. I'm the owner of 7 Upholstery on Boundary Street in Shoreditch. I've been here about 5 years now. We've actually first came into the area in 2000 when my partner and I opened up a shop on Shoreditch High Street selling vintage furniture, mid-century, from the 1920s up to the 1980s. When we first decided to come into Shoreditch, it was partially to do with the location, that it was a particularly good area for through traffic, and also the fact that it was actually economical to come into the area. That's changed an awful lot over the last few years, where rents have gone up quite a lot, but the clientele is still coming to the area and the businesses are still running well. It's also because you've had the artist community here for a long time, and you had, from the early 1980s, you actually had a lot of musical people in the area as well. You had Boy George, who was in the area. You actually had a house which is only 2 doors along from here. Mainly you've got art galleries, you've got furniture shops, you've got coffee shops, you've got clothes shops. It's quite an interesting, diverse area.
Well, this is a KK outlet. It's the London office of Kessels Kramer Amsterdam. It's a multifunctional space. We're a gallery, a bookstore and an agency.
We wanted to be at the creative heart of London, where all the smaller, more boutique design agencies are. And that's why we looked in Shoreditch, and especially Hoxton Square.
A lot of people live in the east. Shoreditch is quite expensive now.
What would be terrible is if, which is kind of a little bit what's happening, if design agencies and advertising agencies moved in and all the kind of authentic, original, you know, East London places had to move out because the rent got so expensive. So I like that round the corner is a Greasy Spoon coffee house that we use all the time. We don't go to the cool ones, we go there because we just like the people, and there's lots of still original businesses.
There's what you call a Shoreditch look that I've noticed, and it's a bobble hat, it's a check shirt, and it's a pair of tight jeans. You have to look like a lumberjack or a sailor to be able to be classed as a Shoreditch citizen.
Hello, I'm Lee. This is my son Chipper.
Hi.
This is Story Deli, Brick Lane, E1. We are an organic pizzeria where we sell certified organically grown food. We've been here 10 years. Pizza's a good vehicle for us. It's fun, it's exciting. We wanted to sell it in an environment which was rustic, which was natural, which was second-hand, which was recycled, which goes with our product. Everything we do in the deli, from the oil to the pizza to the pepper to the spices, is all certified organic. Organic food in the UK is fucking expensive. I pay 30–40% more than people next door.
5p to the swear box.
Sorry, my love. I'm swearing. Okay, take out the fuck, yeah? We pay 30–40% more than chemical food. So our margins are lower, it's hard to earn a living, but I'd never sell anything other than organic because it's what I believe in. We have 50–50 splits, regular customers who come here because they trust our food, and the rest of the people just wander in. Shoreditch itself is cool, it's trendy, it's happening. This side of the tracks is Brick Lane, is Spitalfields. This is more sleazy, more tacky, more cheesy. The changes are twofold. One, it's getting more gentrified. Two, it's getting more crazy. People come here just to go crazy all the time. The only place I respect, looking from my end of the telescope, is Layla's. Small, independent, wacky eatery in Arnold Circus, just near Shoreditch Church. They're a trendy, interesting breaking places, but they don't have any heart and soul. They don't really stand for anything. They're just doing stuff to be cool or be too trendy or to make money. People always say that cool people set a cool place up. As soon as a place becomes cool, the cool people have gone. We're out of here very, very soon.
Hi, my name's Tom. I work at Folk Clothing in Dray Walk, just off Brick Lane. We decided to move here as a brand because we feel it's a young, vibrant area with lots of creative people. We think as an area it's a great place of change, lots of new stuff happening and lots of interesting stuff going on around us. So it's a good environment for us to house our second retail home. We make classic clothes with a twist, and they seem to be popular here in East London, and we have accounts all over the world also. As a young person in Shoreditch, there's so many different places to hang out. You've got the Golden Heart as a pub, place like that, the 10 Bells, then you've got your clubs, you've got your Vibe Bar, your 93 Feet East. Across Shoreditch there's many different styles, there's lots of individuality. Our brand also fits in with that. There's also a lot of young creative people who seem to fit our aesthetic of customer, who like something that's well made, classic, but still has that little bit of fun or colour to it that can make someone look individual. I think people who have been here and seen it before it was a trendy place and are still here, they're the most true people.
Hi, I'm Hannah Turner-Vokes and I own Paper Dress Vintage, a vintage clothing boutique with a cafe, and we opened up in Shoreditch 3 years ago. So I think come to this area to kind of feel something different about than London. London's a big place and can be quite intimidating, whereas I think Shoreditch has got a real kind of community vibe about it because everyone's in the same kind of industries and got the same kind of interests. Shoreditch seems to be a constantly developing area, and there's been various places that have been here for a long time and some new places which I'd really advise going to. Plastic People is a fantastic club that's been open for a very long time with an amazing sound system and some really good DJs that have become there. VERO, for me, it is being honest. With clothing and fashion, finding things that suit you, that are flattering rather than following fads. And I think being honest to your heart and kind of your true values in life, about being a clear-minded person with strong values and sticking to that.
Love, life and happiness. I think if you can have the love of a good person, the enjoyment of good friends who make your life enjoyable, a job that you enjoy, an environment that you enjoy being in, it gives you love, life and happiness. Being true to yourself is the most important thing for me. I think like people who come across as most confident or honest are the people who are the most real people. I think you'll find once the area starts changing around here and stuff, you'll get a lot of the people who don't understand the sort of origins of the area. Values for me are, first of all, honesty, love, health and happiness. Following that, it's trying to do the right thing. Well, I think art's only true to you when you can relate to it yourself, I think, or you can find some truth in it for yourself. We've had exhibitions here before that we've used passive-aggressive notes that people write when you share a flat, to say do the washing up or tidy your room. I mean, there's no beauty in that, but there's a truth in it, and I think people find beauty in the truth.
These are the biggest subjects: love, faith, temptation, pleasure. These are the biggest subjects in all of our lives, and they're almost impossible to write about and tell the whole story, because you can never tell the whole story, even in the course of a lifetime.